If you don't know the difference between burn up and burn down charts, well, you might struggle to answer questions on the PMP exam. When I worked on my first Agile project, I was completely lost. The team kept referencing burn up and burn down and velocity charts, and I was just nodding my head like I knew what they were talking about, but I did not. I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't know how to read them, and that's exactly why I'm making this video for you today, because understanding those tools is not only going to help you with the exam, but it's going to help you with the job. Today, I'm breaking down Agile tools and I'm organizing them by the 5 process groups because they apply to every project regardless of the approach. Starting with the initiating process group, we've got story maps, and story maps lay out the user's journey from left to right with epics and user stories stacked below. And they help to answer questions like what are we building and in what order. This is going to be used to align the team before the work actually begins. Moving on to planning, we've got the product backlog, and it's a prioritized living list of everything the team needs to deliver. It's owned by the product owner, but it's refined continuously with the team's help. And it's going to help answer questions like what do we work on next and why. Then we've got the velocity chart, and that's going to track the story points completed per sprint. And it's going to help to answer questions like how much can the team realistically deliver? And it's used for forecasting and to help set honest expectations for the stakeholders. Moving on to executing, and we've got the Kanban board, and it's made with columns and cards and swim lanes, and it shows to do, in progress, and done. And it helps to answer questions like what's being worked on and is there anything stuck. Next is the burn down chart, and it tracks remaining work against time in a sprint. A line trending towards 0 means that you're on track, but a flat line means we have a problem, and it helps to answer questions like, will we finish on time? Then we have the burn up chart, and it shows work completed and total scope. So we've got 2 lines. If scope keeps rising while the completion climbs, that means scope creep. And it helps to answer questions like, are we making progress? And is the finish line moving? Because if it's moving, we have a problem. Moving on to monitoring and controlling, and we've got the cumulative flow diagram. Wide bands means there's a bottleneck. Smooth bands means healthy flow. This helps to answer questions on, is there work getting stuck? Where's that bottleneck? Then we've got task boards, and this is like your sprint snapshot used at stand-ups and reviews, and it helps to answer questions like, are we on track to hit our sprint goals? But not least, closing, and we've got the retrospective board, and this is where you're asking what went well, what didn't, and what changes can we make in the next sprint to improve. And this helps to answer questions like how do we continuously improve. And here's a note, on a hybrid project you might use several of the tools that we just went through today along with traditional tools like the Gantt chart, because it's going to be a combination of predictive and agile. All right, now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Let me know what visual tools you use in Agile. And if this was helpful, hit that like button, share, and follow for more project management tips. Thanks.